Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm here to give you a BTC update. Going to be starting off here on the short-term time frame, moving across to the mid-term, and then also we're going to be hitting up a lot on the long-term as well. We've got some very interesting trend indicators to be looking out for today as well. So towards the end of the video, we're going to be looking at the super trend, the double EMA, the triple EMA, and also the linear trend spotter as well on the longer-term time frame. Starting off with the short-term time frame, guys. If you like the content, smash a like on it. It does help me out tremendously. If you are new to the channel, I do literally produce content continuously about Bitcoin and crypto all week. So if you love it, sub to it. We know what to do. Yeah, starting off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame on the hourly. At this moment, we are literally in a bull flag scenario, guys, and there is potential for a lovely little 1% move to the upside. Still not that convinced here by this potential break to the upside, as we have just lost the 21 EMA and also the 10 SMA there. So not looking that great on the hourly, but there is something that I do want to actually talk to you guys about, and that is just quickly the potential for a bullish divergence coming through on the RSI within the next few hours or so. So it's definitely something to really be looking out for there, because if we do get that bullish divergence coming into fruition there, then that could mean a very nice break off, a very nice pump off this potential, well, the current market structure. In terms of the position for that for support, that's going to be sat around 23,650. As you can see, we've bounced off this multiple times here, so it's completely not out of the question to literally run up for a nice little 1%. So that's definitely what I'm sort of looking for here for Bitcoin. And at this point in time, we are looking at the trend, and the trend for all these major moving averages, they're getting further apart. When moving averages get further apart, guys, we know what that means. It means that the trend is getting stronger. So it's going to be looking pretty good. And after seeing such a pretty gigantic pump to the upside here for Bitcoin, I would expect some sort of momentum to still be there, right? So as you can see, we have seen clear resistance coming through off the volume weighted ATR at around 24,241. So that's going to be an area of resistance if we do see a massive pump to the upside. Still going to be pretty much dead in line with that horizontal area. Yeah, 24,250 is going to be the area to sort of be looking out for there. Volume, as you can see here as well, guys, volume on the hourly is just trickling down, ready for a potential breakout. So that's something else that we're looking out for there, because you know what happens when we do have trending volume. We like to see a potential break in the price, right? As I said, we did cover that bullish divergence there. So let's jump to the MACD, the macadamia nut, ever so quickly, because technically we are in this filthy downtrend. I'm not really that surprised of that horrific pump that we did see. I won't say horrific, it was pretty goddamn good, but yeah, having a nice continue on the macro, which is quite nice. But yeah, so as you can see, we are fizzling out in terms of this downtrend, right? So that does mean we do have potential for a bullish crossover on the line, which could be a bullish signal to the upside, which could be, it could be stars forming and in line with the volume, with the RSI bullish divergence for this potential 1% move up. So that's sort of what I'm looking for here on the shorter term time frame. And also, if we jump to the directional movement index here, guys, we have just had that bearish crossover with the ADX really quite low, down at around 15. And we know the checkpoints for this, 20, 25. And having the ADX down at 15 shows it's not really trending that much, which is technically good for our position. The reason for this is, guys, on the shorter term time frame, it means the trend's basically coming to the end. And that's currently what we're seeing here, as in this downwards momentum. So that's going to be the short term cover, guys. Looking for that 1% move to the upside. Hopefully we can get it. Moving on to my premium package, actually, I just want to show you a couple of the signals that we have seen coming through recently since we last spoke. I think we last spoke around this sort of area here. Since then, we've had 3 losses and 5 wins coming through there. Looking pretty good stuff indeed. And as you can see from the mini trend multi-time frame moving averages that we've got coming through from here, we are literally sat on the cusp of a potential bounce, guys. And this is what I did want to just look at, just because regardless of signals for now, using the RSI scalper bot, I just want to look at this because you can see we do get support on this band, but we've tested it once already. If we do see a bit of a dump down to 23,690, it's going to be looking pretty good for that support that we were just talking about from this box zone on the short-term time frame, right? So yeah, the support is lining up perfectly for there, and also the 55 EMA is looking pretty juicy here, okay? So definitely an area to watch. If that does happen, we are still going to be respecting market structure, and we're not going to be breaking this current low. And to be honest with you, we did come up and test this this little, not the nicest lower high in the world, but we did currently test that. So it is sort of crucial here for us to come down, set a little higher low here from this low, and then basically take another run up and break this high. That's sort of the market structure that we're looking for. And to be honest with you, it is looking like that here on the short-term time frame indicators coming through. for the confirmation for that, I would like a little buy signal coming through from here, from the RSI scalper bots. That's another thing I'm going to be looking out for there as well. But yeah, as you can see, the stars are aligning for a potential move to the upside here. Now, jumping onto the midterm time frame here for BTC, you can see we're still in this very nice upward sloping parallel channel. You can see the support on the lower side really being formed. You can see the resistance on the top side. And we're still basically just playing in this range, guys. We're still playing in this range, so not really going to go into too much detail about that. But I do just want to say, as you can see, we've got these high lows being formed. You can see the highs are just being set continuously, but you can see the gap between the most recent highs and the ones that we were setting before. It's actually getting weaker, guys. The momentum is slowing down for this move, so please be aware. Don't be banging in stupid, insane longs right now. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to go long this market, go long it, baby. But what I'm saying here is the momentum is slowing down to the upside. You can see the gap here for breaking this high. It's getting harder. It's getting harder and harder and harder. Okay, so yeah, just be aware there is going to be potential resistance coming through at 24,687. I really wouldn't be surprised. And if it's not going to be here, guys, it's going to be here, okay? The reasoning for that is because you've got the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement there. You've got the volume-weighted ATR band coming up as well, which we've got coming down, to coming to the live price if we do see a big pump. And also, very interesting stuff I do just want to speak about here is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement of this trend, and we're currently sat right there, guys. We're sat right there, so it's actually really crucial over the next... There's Fibonacci going crazy on me. Over the next, literally, I'd probably say day or so, that we do get some really congruent, solid candle body closes above this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line. If we don't, this is the confirmation that we're looking for the uptrend. If we don't see that, I can see us literally cascading down and probably testing market structure higher lows that we've just set coming down here from the 4th of August, around that sort of area there. And if that is going to happen as well, guys, you can see what is basically going to play out. We've obviously got a high, and this is going to be the next new solid congruent lower high, right? And that basically means we could be looking at a reversal of this midterm time frame trend, okay? And that's going to be very interesting to see whether that does happen, right? Obviously, we're prepared for that on the midterm here. We've got short positions ready because we know rising parallel channels, they break to the downside here. So well, they tend to usually break to the downside. So this is going to be the measure move that we're looking for there. And if that is going to happen, look, we're going to be losing the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement as well. And as you can see, there is going to be literally 12.75% on the table to be taken. Money, paper planes, juicy trades is what we want here. So that's sort of what we're actually expecting here, guys. If we do see a big dump to the downside, and that's going to be very nice. Breaking Fibonacci, breaking market structure, breaking major MAs as well there. So yeah, looking pretty good here if we are going to be going for that short. But I just want to say, in terms of resistance, guys, this is the area, okay? This is the area. To be honest with you, I really would not expect a massive break to the upside out of this chart pattern. I would just expect a big pullback coming through from around 25.5, right? And that's absolutely fine if that does happen, because that will still mean we're respecting market structure. We're still breaking highs. We're still setting high lows. So it is still fine if we do go up. If we do come down and we start breaking higher lows, as I was just saying there, yes, lovely, juicy, amazing short position for us to be getting involved with, but I would really be looking at the areas of support with caution, to be honest with you, because let's not forget, macro, we're still in a filthy bear market, guys. So the macro is still to the downside. So the areas I really want to be looking out for that are these higher lows, and also this most current low from this bear market around 17k. So yeah, that's sort of Bitcoin summed up here on the midterm time frame. Just want to jump into the ultra swing package quickly and just look at those indicators, and let's talk about some trend of what we're potentially looking for at the moment. So starting off with the double EMA and the triple EMA, as you can see here, guys, we have just had, this is technically a short signal crossover here. No, sorry, this is technically a long signal crossover here, and that's why we're having this very continual uptrend coming through from here. And also we just have had a short signal crossover, which is very interesting. Not all of these play out, guys, but you can see this is not looking that great for this signal at this point in time, and it's actually bringing the double and the triple ready to have that bullish crossover again. So with the trend on the micro being slightly bearish right now, but as I was saying there, we are looking for that 1%, and we are looking for this premium scalp package bounce of support there around 23,600, I think we were talking about. Yeah, 23,690. So if that is going to happen, then we could be looking for a bullish crossover on the midterm time frame here on the 4-hour for the triple EMA and the double EMA. If that does happen, then that's going to be a bit more confidence here. It's going to be another indicator basically saying to the upside. Moving on to the super trend coming through from here, we have just had a buy signal coming through from the CC Gang super trend indicator coming through, and you can see the buy signal is looking pretty good so far. And to be honest, I'm absolutely happy with this. I'm really, really happy with the way this is forming. If this is going to happen, I would be looking for a higher low around a bounce off the triple EMA and then having continuation to the upside. And that's sort of the ideal scenario that we're looking for. But it's good news that we are seeing this buy signal here if we are looking for that long position, guys. Now, moving on from the super trend, because that's saying bullish right now, and you can see linear trend spotter. This basically spots the trends throughout the bear market and also the bull market as well. So now, as you can see, we did get a buy signal here. It was absolutely filthy, still got destroyed to the downside, but didn't actually flip bearish here, guys. We didn't flip bearish, so that is another good sign coming through from here for the linear trend spotter. If we do flip bearish coming through from here, then if you look at these bear signals throughout this these bear signals throughout this bear market, guys, saying bear so many times here, we are looking at the profit from these is just been absolutely ridiculous, guys, like absolutely ridiculous. So so this is definitely something that we're going to be looking out for there. If we get one of these, the short opportunity for the linear trend spotter coming through on the 4 hour is just we can't miss this, guys. It's going to be absolutely filthy. Okay, so that's going to be those 3 trend indicators summed up here on the ultra swing package there. Guys, if you did want access to this package, I can literally give it to you for free. Just drop me a message on Telegram and we'll get that sorted for you. Just to summarize the video coming through from here on the daily chart, you can see rising wedge pattern still coming through. We were talking about the ideal candle body close for the Fibonacci retracement here, and that was the last time we spoke around this sort of area here, and we were ideally saying if we got a candle body close above the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement from the current trend, then we would see upwards momentum. What do you know? We're banging it to the goddamn moon right now, okay? Now, the Fibonacci on the macro from the all-time high to the current swing low of this bear market is the 0.236 area to be looking out for there. And for us to be looking out for the resistance there, it's going to be 24,373, right? So it is looking bullish across multiple trend indicators. But please be aware there is going to be resistance. There is going to be traps. And we need to basically be prepared for these if we are going to be flipping insanely bullish to the upside, right? So yeah, that's going to be the video, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Do appreciate it. If you could smash a like on the video, obviously, if you enjoyed the content. And I am here literally every single week. So yeah, if you do like the content, you know what to do. Press the subscribe button. But for now, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.